McDermott's cleared to play and will play. Hyman's not cleared to play and won't play. The kale Caesar salad is outstanding. I've already been back for 2. I had to go brush my teeth to get out, so that's what delayed me a little bit. What do you guys got? It's unbelievable. Honest to God, like I got to learn how to make that. It's big time. Well, we might as well. We'll get it spread around. Spread the love around a little bit here.
It's never the same when you try to make it.
I know, it's unbelievable.
So Mike, Morgan's playing, obviously, he's playing a lot, but is there any concern about what's happening there in free practice now? I think he's missed.
Nope.
Jake?
Well, this is what Dermy can do. He's got unbelievable edges, can pass the puck. He's still a kid sorting it out in his own zone, figuring out how to play, and he's been injured quite a bit. And so that takes more time. The other thing is, we've seen guys jump into the regular season when they haven't been here and how it usually goes. So he knows that. We talked about today, he's got to play without the puck. The number one job for a D-man is to keep it out of your net. And so that's going to be the challenge for him. And then, but we also don't want to be careful with him. We want to get him as a good player.
Jake Muzzin, average shifts 30.3 per game. What are you as a coaching staff seeing in him that makes him so valuable to your lineup?
Well, obviously, in back-to-backs there, we probably have overplayed him, to be honest with you, and that's not good on our part. But obviously, the coach is comfortable with him, likes him. Muzz is a real team leader. He cares about winning. He's the only guy on our team that's, lifted the cup. He understands what it takes. He competes hard, and we enjoy him as a teammate. And we got a guy who plays hard.
Very obviously adapting. You mentioned to not being on that top power play unit. You had 2 great options with Morgan. Why did you ultimately stick with him as the quarterback, I guess, in the top power play unit?
Well, we just did the math and we said Mo's a 70-point guy. Mo's one of the best players in hockey. And I'm not trying to take anything away from anybody else. That's just the situation. Now, the way we've been injury-wise, this year we haven't had 2 units like we'd like to have. We'd like to have, one group goes out there for $110 or whatever, and the other group comes in and shoots it in the net anyway. So that just hasn't been the case just because of our lineup. But I think with time, that'll turn its way around.
Did you expect
points that D-men are putting up this year, Mike? Is that a product of coaches giving the green light, having a 4th attacker up there?
Well, I think they always got the green light, but if you watched us play the other night, we had the green light all right. We want our guys on offense. We want our guys to understand the game and when and why and how, but you can't give away free goals. And so, that's great. That the only points that matter in the game are the 2 the team gets, not any individual stuff. So sometimes when we get carried away like we did the other night, we pay for it. So there's a fine line there, and yet we've always, I think over the last number of years, we've generated quite a bit from the back. Hope to do the same.
Kasperi was just saying that with Nazem gone this year, he's tried to, I guess, up his emotional input to every game, be a little.
Who?
Kasperi, sorry. With Naz gone,
Yeah.
he saw there was a role maybe for him to do that. Do you lose something like with Naz? Like, do you guys have to step into that kind of pest or edgy role?
Well, I think Kerf's doing that more than, I don't think there's any issue that way. But the more energy you have as a group, I think when you first get a group together and they haven't been together and everyone's not comfortable, you don't maybe have the same kind of looseness and energy you have when you've built over time. And so to me, that's part of the process we're in now.
You talk about the process a lot, Mike. Where would you gauge where this team is in the process? In terms of what you want to see from them?
This is a great week for us because this is the first time we have a regular week. There's been a lot of hockey, and I think we played 12 and 23 and 5 and 8 and 4 back-to-backs. And you can say whatever you want. That's a lot of hockey for any human being. So we should be fresher and better, and it should show in our play coming up here. I'm not trying to make excuses for us because that's not what I do, but I just think it can really help us and get better. Obviously, too, is, getting Jeremy back to help as well, and we just, with a more balanced schedule, we should be able to play harder. I think we can play harder. We need more out of our guys, and then we can get more.
John Cooper talked about this team last year, saying that they didn't really go through much adversity. It was always kind of easy for them at times. Is there something to be said about learning things about your team in October early on?
Well, I think the adversity is outstanding, but I always want it when we're not going through it. But when we're in it, I never want it. I don't know, that's like everybody in life. And even though it's going to make you better, and that's the logical thing to say, and it's great after an off day and you've watched the clips the night before and now you're starting to get kind of feeling better again, it's great. But you also want to be rolling along. The league's tough. And it's tough every night when you got everything going well, and I think it's a process there. But I like the process. I like what our young players got to go through to be dominant players in the league. The league's not easy. It's not easy, and when you want to be a good player, it's hard for you, and I think that's a challenge for all our young guys.
What are you seeing, Mike, when you watch the last few Caps games on video or whatever video prep you've done on them?
Well, they're good. They're big, they're heavy, they're good, they're talented. Power play's good. They got good depth, and their centers down the middle there, they're good there. I like their team. And saying that, last time we played them, we kind of had a start of the second period was just the same thing as I talked about, gifts. You can't give gifts to a good team. Got to play real patient, play well without it, and you're going to get your chances. So we like I said, we're going to have good energy tomorrow. We have a good opportunity. We're looking forward to playing them and get ourselves on a bit of a roll here.